Yes, can you hear me, everyone? Okay, okay. So in last class, we were seeing some questions, right? We'll complete the three more questions and then we'll go to the next chapter. So we have seen, mm, yeah, we'll see some more questions today. We'll see at least three questions, okay? You have to write true or false. Okay, I'll write the statement. The large intestine absorb water and minerals. True. Good. Second one, pancreas is the largest gland in our body. False. Good, good. Amoeba ingest. Ingest means taking inside. Okay. Ingest food with the help of pseudopodia. At last, Darshana, at last 10 minutes we'll discuss. Okay. Now let me complete the thing. D. Villi help in digestion of food. Animals can digest cellulose. Yes, I will see the answer. A is true. Most of you have answered correct. B is false. C is true. Then D is false. And last one is also false. Who is saying true? Yes, one. How animal can digest cellulose? No, animal cannot digest cellulose. Okay. So here is the thing. We'll move to the next question. Where is bile produced? which component of food does it help to digest? Liver. Ritika, yeah, correct. Liver. Good, good. Yes, one correct. Bile will be produced from liver. And the second part of the question is, which component of food does it help to digest? Bile juice will have bile salts. Now this bile salt will emulsify the fats into small fat globules. You can take a screenshot, okay? You can take a screenshot. Question and answer is there. You can take a screenshot. Next question, last question. What are villi? Write the function. Good. Digest fats. Rishikesh, not protein. No, no, no. Bile juice will not digest protein. It's wrong answer. Yeah, what are villi and write the function. Villi are small finger-like projection in small intestine. It increases the surface area for absorption. Yeah, correct. Ritika, absorption, rich supply of blood help in transport of food to all parts of body. Okay, you can take a screenshot. We'll move to the different page. Okay, I'll not write it here, so you can take a screenshot. Everyone got the note yesterday? Those who have given mail, I have sent it. Did you check? Okay, so you take the screenshot of this. We'll move. This chapter is completed, so we'll start a new chapter today. Check your mail ID. Momita, you can check your mail ID. If you have given, I would have sent it yesterday. We'll start a new chapter. A new chapter is respiration in organism. Have you understood all the previous chapter? Is there any doubt or any difficulty is there? Yes, yes. I will show in last 10 minutes. We'll discuss. I'll give you time to take the screenshot. Last 10 minutes, you remind me. Okay. Amoeba, yes, amoeba will also breathe. No, all living organism need oxygen. Those organism which is living, staying on earth, they require oxygen. Okay. But there are certain bacteria, we'll see in this chapter, that without oxygen also they can live. We'll see in that. Okay. So we'll start a new chapter, respiration in organism. Okay. Organism means the living living organism. Okay. But here we'll put a question. Why do we respire? We'll understand. Means we'll understand with this question. Here, why do we respire? Is there any need to respiration to do the respiration, or why we do that? Okay. So let us write certain points in this. If we see all the living cells, all the living organism are made up of small microscopic units called cells. Okay. All the living organisms will be made up of micro. The cell we cannot see. You can see in your hand or body, that's you can see skin, hair, but each cell we cannot see. Srinita will discuss your question, holozoic nutrition, in last 10 minutes. Okay. Will let me start the chapter and we'll complete it. Okay. I'll answer all the question in last 10 minutes. We'll do everything. The next thing is here. The cell have different function to perform in this organism, such as digestion, respiration, transportation, means circulation. Okay. And excretion, means these are the process: digestion, respiration, circulation or transportation, and excretion is the process, and this process has to be done, and that is why we respire. Okay. Next we can say, hence cell or all living organism need food which gives them energy. So energy is required. We'll know all in detail. Okay, so try to focus and listen carefully. Don't ask doubt now. Without oxygen, breathing is called anaerobic. Amoeba is a micro. So yeah, stop typing. In typing, you're wasting your. Okay, so just see the screen and listen and follow the class. At 10 minutes at the last. Okay, we'll discuss all the things. Whatever doubt is there, I can clear. But now it's just very important chapter is this. Okay. If you miss in between, you will not able to understand the continuation. The energy present in the food gets released when the organism respire or breathe. Okay, so why do we respire? These are the certain things we can know. Now, like we have to see how food help us in gaining energy. Because of food, when the food is completely digested, that food will be giving. But the food, once it is digested, we have to help with the help of oxygen. We have to burn the food. For example, the food is there, and if you don't put a fire into wood, you'll not get the heat energy. The same way, if the food is completely digested and absorbed, but still energy is not released, energy will be done or released by the process of respiration. So we can write how food helps in gaining energy. Okay, so that this is what we are going to see now. The first of all, when we breathe, we take air that contain oxygen and breathe out air which contain carbon dioxide. This oxygen, when transported to our cells, they will break down the food what we have ate. Okay, and upon the breaking of food, certain molecule level that will be released, and this molecule will play a vital role, and they will produce a energy. Okay, means if we are breathing process, what happen? O2 is taken in. Okay, down arrow mark is coming inside, or O2 taken inside. If we take O2 inside, CO2 is given out. Okay, so we release carbon dioxide out. Now this oxygen will get into the cell and break the food that we ate. Okay, and after the breaking this, the energy is released. And here the oxygen is used into the cell, right? Oxygen is utilized in the cell. So this process is called as cellular respiration. Okay. So we'll, if cell utilize the oxygen, then it is called cellular respiration. Okay. So we'll see now how cellular respiration happen, or what is cellular respiration. What is cellular respiration? Cellular respiration means we can define as the process in which food that we eat is broken down inside the cell. See here, the food means nothing but food is not rice or whatever idli, dosa, sambar you're eating. In that there is a carbohydrate like glucose, protein like amino acid, fats like fatty acids, glycerol. So this is the components of food. Okay, when we combine this all, then together will make a complete food which is on your plate. So when you eat something in digestion, we have known, or we have completely studied that after the digestion, glucose from carbohydrate will get amino acid from proteins, and glycerol and fatty acid from fats. So these three components in individual, very small molecules, this will get into the cell and be broken down. Okay, inside the cell, which results in the release energy. All the cell, all the cell in living organism undergo cellular respiration. Okay, all the cellular respiration means there are two types, as Aditya is saying, anaerobic and aerobic. So these are the types of cellular respiration. So whatever cell is present on this earth will have cellular respiration. There is no doubt at all. And for this cellular respiration takes place in a cell organelle called mitochondria. Mitochondria. Okay. Now, how mitochondria will be? I'll just draw a diagram. You see, like this. Okay, now in this this is matrix and this is outside. Okay, and it will be there. So this is the mitochondria, which is called as power house of the cell. So this will release energy. Now what happened, the oxygen, the O2 that organism breathe in reacts with carbohydrates. It will react with carbohydrates. Carbohydrate, we can take one example like glucose in a simple way. Okay, that is present in our food and result in the release of, and this will release what, carbon dioxide plus water and energy. Okay, matrix matrix is a liquid part which is solution. Okay, this is a solution. Or leave it. We'll see by equation how glucose releases energy. Okay, so we will take one glucose molecule. We are taking one glucose molecule and we'll take one oxygen. We'll write plus sign. Here it will react with, and it will form carbon dioxide plus water. Okay, an enzyme used here is not enzyme, sorry, energy is released. Energy is released. So when we burn glucose in the presence of oxygen, it will form carbon dioxide and water. Okay, and by during this process, the energy will be released outside. No, you take a screenshot at last. Okay, you just listen now. Don't write anything. You just listen. You see the screen and listen the class. Okay, because I'm writing everything, that will be notes for you. So if we see by equation, if we take, I'll write with the same color. You can, I will not write the name, but same color you can identify. C6H12O6 plus plus 6O2 6CO2 plus H2O. Okay, this is the equation. When we burn one molecule of glucose in the presence of oxygen, carbon dioxide and water is formed, and here what will be released? Energy will be released. Okay, based on this, here the oxygen is used. Okay, sometimes there are certain cells which don't use oxygen at all. Which one you want me to explain again? See, one molecule of glucose react with 6 molecule of oxygen will form 6 carbon dioxide and 6 water molecule, and energy will be released. Okay, in this process all the cells will not use oxygen. Certain cells may not use oxygen. So if oxygen is used in this process, if oxygen is used, then it is called as aerobic respiration. If oxygen is not used, then anaerobic. Okay, this is respiration in animals. How, see here, there is 6 carbon. Okay, you see here there is a 6 carbon, and how many of hydrogen is there? You understand clearly. See here, C6H12O6 plus 6O2 will form 6CO2 plus 6H2O. Now let us assume this is A and this is B. Okay, listen carefully everyone. This will take, before the arrow mark, will take as A, this all as A, and we'll take this as a B. Okay, on A side, how many are there? One carbon is there, hydrogen is there, and oxygen is there. Okay, so we'll write carbon, hydrogen, oxygen. How many carbon is there? Can you say? 6 carbon is there. So we'll write 6. How many hydrogen is there in this? 12 hydrogen is there. Okay. How many oxygen is there? 12 plus 6, 18 oxygen is there. Now at side B. Side B also carbon, oxygen, and hydrogen, oxygen. So we can write CHO. How many carbon is there in this? There is a 6 carbon. Oxygen. How many hydrogen is there? 6 to the 12 hydrogen. Then 6 oxygen is there, and 6 to the 12. Okay, this one. So this is 12 plus 6, 18 oxygen. So all the equation on side A and side B should be balanced. Okay, here there are 6 carbon is present. So when 6 carbon is, so all the carbon, sorry, here 6 carbon is present. So when 6 carbon, when we break in the presence of oxygen, will form 6 carbon dioxide. Okay, so this oxygen will combine with this and form a 6 molecule of carbon dioxide. If it is not balanced, the equation is wrong. Okay, reaction will not take place. Understood? So this is chemistry. You learn in chemistry. Okay, so we'll see. So if oxygen is utilized, then it is called as aerobic respiration. If oxygen is not utilized, then it is called as anaerobic respiration. So we'll see the aerobic respiration. Aerobic respiration. Okay. Here we can say this kind of respiration take place in the presence of oxygen or absence of oxygen. It takes place in the presence of oxygen. Okay. It will release high amount of energy. Okay. When we see aerobic and anaerobic, we can yes, now 20 minutes is left. Okay, till 12:50 I will take class. 10 minutes I'll give you, don't worry. I'm seeing the time. So aerobic respiration, I'm just writing few points, you try to understand. The first point is it will take place in the presence of oxygen. Oxygen is must. It is essential for this process to take place or this respiration to take place. Okay. Now in the presence of oxygen, if respiration is taking place, then this will release huge amount of energy in living organism. Now what will happen in other animal, if you take like human being and many other animal, this will go in aerobic rate. So we can say human being and other animal undergo aerobic respiration. And in this respiration, what is the byproduct is formed? CO2, carbon dioxide and water are also released in aerobic respiration. Okay. And ATP, we can write energy is also released. Energy will be energy in the form of ATP. Okay. So this is about the aerobic respiration. We'll see about anaerobic. If you see anaerobic, it will take place in absence of oxygen. Okay, the first thing is that. Then results in release of low amount of energy. So which is good? Aerobic is good or anaerobic is good? You think aerobic releases more energy, anaerobic releases less energy. Aerobic is good. Okay. This will take place in yeast and sometimes in human being. in human being, RBC and muscles undergo an aerobic respiration. Okay. Here, animal cell in red blood cell. RBC is red blood cell. Animal cell will release what? Lactic acid. Lactic acid and yeast release alcohol and CO2. Okay. So these are the difference between aerobic and anaerobic. There in aerobic, we have seen that carbon dioxide and water will be formed. When we do it, when we are doing physical activity and alcohol. See here, animal cells or animal muscle cells will release lactic acid. Yeast will produce alcohol. Okay. Here, alcohol and carbon dioxide is released, and plus energy will also be released. Energy in the form of ATP. Always in cell, whether it's aerobic or anaerobic, energy will be always in the form of ATP. There's no doubt. Okay. So we can write by the equation. You can see here. Glucose plus oxygen will produce carbon dioxide plus water, and this is aerobic respiration. This is C6H12O6 plus 6O2 will form 6CO2 plus 6H2O. Okay, this is aerobic. Now glucose will produce ethanol plus carbon dioxide. Okay, it means C6H12O6 will produce C2H5OH plus 2CO2. Okay. Now see this, you will balance this. If you balance, it will be same. If you take this as a A and this as a B. Okay. C H O, at this side also will write CHO. Okay. Here carbon is 6, hydrogen is 12, oxygen is 6. Okay. You see here carbon is how much? 2 plus 2, 4. Okay. It will be 4. Then hydrogen is 5 plus 6. Okay. So we'll write 6. Then here, how many oxygen is there? 1 oxygen is here and 4 oxygen is here. So 4 plus 5. Okay. Now can you balance it? The second equation is anaerobic. If you multiply here by 2, then it will become 2 2s are 4, 4 plus 2, it will become 6. Okay. So if you multiply by 2 here at these places, this place, 2 ethanol, 2 2s are 4, 4 plus 2 will become 6, 10, 10 plus 1, 11, 11. Okay. 5 2s are 10 and 11. It will be 11 and it will be 6. Okay. So if you multiply, you can get it. Now this is anaerobic respiration. See here, if you take one molecule of glucose, this glucose molecule will be fermented because oxygen is not used here. OH is alcohol. Okay, we'll stop it here. We'll stop by this. And if you want to take a screenshot, I'll come to the question and I will start answering. If there is any doubt, you can ask me. Yeah, doubt. You can take a screenshot.
Sir,
Yes,
sir, what is meant by ATP, sir?
adenosine triphosphate. It is an energy.
Type of energy, sir.
No, no, no. It is energy. Energy is ATP.
Oh, yes, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
ATP is a energy, is a form of energy, adenosine triphosphate. Yeah, holozoic nutrition. Holozoic nutrition can be defined as a method of nutrition in which ingestion of some complex organic substance that may be solid or it can be a liquid state. Okay, a complete holo means complete holozoic. Here the certain like if you see in the holozoic, the certain parts of some plants or animal that organism is like whole ingested. In this type of nutrition, the complex food which will be transferred and it will be in a digestive system where they'll be broken down into small pieces and it is absorbed. Okay. Yes.
Sir,
Ah.
sir, could you show the lines after if oxygen is not used? Then alphabetic that, please, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, could you hear me?
Yeah.
Sir, in one place you wrote 6 or 2. How you wrote, sir?
See, that is balancing. Balancing we have to do. Okay.
First, sir, not here. Upside itself.
Here.
No. First, where you wrote that? Here, sir. At 602. That's
We are
green color
using
highlight.
6 molecule of oxygen. We are using 6 molecule. 6 oxygen molecule we are using.
Oh, okay, sir. Then how 2 came, sir?
Where?
No, in that itself 642 you have written, sir.
O2 is
Oh,
oxygen.
okay, sir.
Okay. Yeah, lactic acid is present in muscles only. Yeah, in muscles it will happen. Yeah, cellular respiration will happen all the time. RBC means red blood cells.
Sir, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Sir, I just wanted to take screenshots of the slides, sir.
Have you given the mail ID?
Yes, sir. In the yesterday class, I gave you my mail ID, sir.
You type it now again. I will send it to you.
No, sir, I cannot. My chat is not reaching you, sir.
You see now? Yes. Have you taken the screenshot?
Sir, can you hear me? Sir, can you hear me, sir?
What do you want to see?
Sir, I want today's class slide, sir.
Yeah, it's there from the starting.
I took this one, sir. Next page, sir. Okay, sir. Next page, 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 sir.
Okay. Any more doubt? Yes, if there is no doubt, you can leave. No problem. Yes, human also release lactic acid in muscles. For example, when you do a heavy exercise, what will happen? The oxygen get less in our muscles, so demand of oxygen increases. So when you are starting to breathe, that time muscles will release lactic acid. So to give you more energy, they start to do anaerobic process. Okay, so in anaerobic process, lactic acid will be released by the muscles. If you don't take oxygen, then you will die. Oxygen is very essential. No, oxygen is what making you to live. Is what making you to do work. Yeah, thank you. Ethanol is alcohol. It is a chemical. Okay, alcohol.
Sir,
Yes.
can you please repeat the definition of anaerobic respiration?
See here, you can take a screenshot.
1 second, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes, thank you. How would oxygen work? Next class we'll see how oxygen will work. Okay, Aditya. No problem, Julian. Next class we'll see. I'll make you understand what is aerobic respiration. Okay, don't worry.
Muted by host level. Oh, tilumuli. Balka fulla kalumuli. Tin.
Yes, thank you.